All right, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel. We love comics, and I tried to get it fixed, but it's not going to happen. My car ended up, it's not usable anymore as of 2 days ago. Stick shift no longer goes into gear, so I'm in the process of trying to find a new car. So I'm trying to get at least $5,000 up, and I got this bundle that I'm going to be selling to one person that might be interested. These are all key issues, and I'll show the least key to the most key, and then I have some graded books too. I'm looking for somebody that wants to make an offer on this. Lowball offers I just have to ignore, because I mean, I can find ways to get money other ways to get this car, but I figured this is going to be, there's probably at least $6,000-7,000 worth of books here, and these are ones that are key books that have to do with movies and TV shows, a lot of them coming out, not every one. So a lot of these are going to continue to go up in value. So if anybody wants to make an offer, my email address is right there on the screen, but I'm going to show you all of the books. So if we have a person, if you could at least share it or post it on your social network. I'm trying to look, I need to raise between $5,000 and $7,000 to be able to get a car. Obviously, I'm not getting a brand new car, because brand new cars start around $25,000, $26,000. So I'm going to have to get something used, but good thing about comics is, like I always tell people, if you have to sell some, you know, if you collect a lot of key issues, it does help. So I'm going to put on the video camera. This is one bundle, so I'm not selling these separately, because I'm trying to get the most as possible. It's going to be domestic shipping only, because this is going to cost me a lot, but I'll only charge $20 for the shipping. I'll pay for the rest. It's probably going to be about $40 worth of shipping costs to me, but I'll only charge $20 shipping. So if you want to make an offer for it, let me know. Again, if it's lowball ones, I'm just going to ignore them, but I wanted to make sure you're going to get some key books. So we'll start with the smaller ones, and then we'll go from there. This right here is the all-new Captain America, issue number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant. This is where Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, becomes Captain America. So with the TV show coming, this could be a very significant book. So a lot of these I'm selling are going to be ones that are on the rise. So another key book. This is Kanan number 1. Star Wars books have been really hot lately. This, of course, is the what's his name variant. Totally forgetting his name, but you guys know it. He does all these different variants. Shipping to Canada, I'll charge $50, and I'll pay for the rest, because this'll definitely be more than $50, because there's going to be about 7 or 8 graded books on top of, I mean, I'll show you all the books that are going to be in here, so it's going to be a little expensive, but if you want to do it, I mean, I'll take offers. Alright, next up, we have, for the Star Trek fans, Star Trek number 1. This is the first Star Trek in comic form. This is the gold key. Does need a pressing, probably about a 4.0 grade. And this is all being sold as a bundle. And they will get better as they go. So the ones that you've seen already, these are the quote-unquote worst ones. Then, of course, first appearance of Spider-Man 2099. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 365. Easily a 9.2 up. I'm just going to say any of the higher grades, 9.2 up, because I don't want to guarantee a 9.8. But you never know. I wouldn't be shocked if they get there. You've seen some of the books that get graded. They constantly, newer books, go between the 9.4 and 9.8s. Another hot book. This is Astonishing X-Men, issue number 6. This is the first sword. So, if you have been watching the Disney show, WandaVision, you'll know all about that. So that book is definitely a hot book. Next up, Tales of the Teen Titans number 44. This is the first Nightwing. And it's also the origin of Deathstroke. So there are two significant keys in this. I would say easily very fine near mint. The ungraded ones I'm not really going to give I'm not going to give a grade. All right, this is Green Lantern Green Arrow, issue number 87. First appearance of John Stewart. Of course, these books will definitely help to get a press, but you can see probably mid-grade. Pressing will definitely help that book. Next up, this is going to be a hot coming comic, so I'm not selling ones that people are not going to care about. She-Hulk number 1. Easily at least an 8.5, if not higher. I wouldn't be shocked if it's in the mid-9s. But again, I want to be careful just with the grades. But of course, this is the first She-Hulk. She is getting a TV show. That book is up and coming. And also, newsstand variant. Speaking of which, newsstand variant. Thor 337. First Beta Ray Bill. Easily 8090 range. Somewhere around there. Again, I'm going to try and do lower than what I think the grades are. We got Shazam number 1. There will be a Shazam second movie. So this book is going to continue to be on the rise. Now's the time to get these. Since I have a couple of copies of this, somebody was asking about this. Strange Tales 107. Considered by CGC as a classic cover. This is the 4th Silver Age Submariner. Next up, between a 9.4 and a 9.8. Marvel Now .1. First full appearance of Kamala Khan. Definitely going to be a hot book with her TV show. So as you can see, I'm selling books that most of them are going to be even worth more and more as we go. Alright, next up, Amazing Spider-Man 300 newsstand variant. It does have a couple of spine ticks, so I would say between a 6.5 and a 7, somewhere in that range, maybe a little higher, not sure. I don't want to give specifics. But of course, like I said, this is the newsstand variant, so really high grades are hard to get with newsstands. But of course, first full appearance of Venom. Definitely going to be some key books. Next up, we got Fantastic Four number 50. Where Johnny Storm goes to college and people collect 48, 49, and 50 for the trifecta. This is again mid... it's got a lot of spine ticks on it, but it's complete. Staples are intact. I would say probably between a 3 and a 3.5. Next up, and again, I'm going to say between a 9.4 and a 9.8. We got Darth Vader, issue number 3. First appearance of Dr. Aphra and the 2 droids. Press this book. I would not be shocked if it comes back a 9.8. Another key book that's going to be on the rise, Submariner number 1. This is in fine range, off-white pages. First Silver Age number 1 issue, regular series for the for Namor. So the books are getting better. So as you can see, like I said, I'm trying to raise between $5,000 and $7,000 to get towards a new car. So I'm basically needing the money quick. So this is going to be all one thing, and it's not done yet. So we're definitely not finished. But here is the email address if you're interested. The first person that gives me a serious offer will get it. Like I said, with Canada, I'll charge $40 for shipping, but I'll pay for the rest. Domestically, $20, and again, I'll pay for the rest. Next up, we got Batman Adventures 12. First ever appearance of Harley Quinn. This has probably 6 or 7 minor spine ticks that break color. So this will probably be about in the 7.0 to 7.5 range. But still, this is definitely going to be a book to get. So this is all one bundle, all these books. Another one that I showed, luckily I have an extra copy, and that's why I tell people try and get multiple copies, because if you have to sell one or trade them, you can. So we got Raphael, issue number 1, first appearance of Casey Jones. This book with a pressing would probably get... I thought that was a big line, but that's actually on the bag. This is easily a 7.0 and up. It's hard to say with these bigger books and the older books. So I'm just going to say 7.0. First Casey Jones. This is a hot book. So definitely books that people are going to want. There is no generic book in this this whole set that I'm selling. Next up, again, I'm going to say between 9.4 and 9.8. First print, Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 2. Which, of course, first appearance of Spider-Gwen. A 9.8 of this book is over $900. Pressing, I mean, I'm not going to guarantee a 9.8, but I would not be shocked if it doesn't come back. If you've seen my Edge of Spider-Verse 2s that I've sent in, they've gotten 9.6s and 9.8s. So, I'm not going to guarantee it, but, again, I wouldn't be shocked. This is probably about a 2.5 to a 3.0, but another major key. Low grade is better than no grade, because if you're talking higher grade, you're spending in the thousands and thousands. It's not going to be on eBay. I'm just selling it here. So the first person that contacts me with an offer that is reasonable for all these books, and I'm not even done yet. I didn't even get to the graded books. But of course, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 50. First appearance of Kingpin. That's going to be a hot book, especially now that Daredevil... I'm not sure if it's officially official, but we know Daredevil's coming back. Will Kingpin follow? If he does, this book, get ready. It is missing that top part. That's why I'm giving that grade. But again, it is complete. You know, some spine ticks. That's to be expected. But as you could see, nothing really major. It's not ripped to shreds. There is some kind of little stain there. It looks like a sticker at one point was there, and they peeled it off a little bit, so it did break the color. But like I said, about a 2.5 grade, somewhere around there. Another big key for the X-Men fans. X-Men number 12. First appearance of the Juggernaut. He's not done, in my opinion, in the MCU. And anything X-Men, once they make it official that they're in the MCU, I mean, you know what happened when they did it with all the other characters, like with Fantastic Four, how the books are rising. Now, the major problem with this book, at one point somebody had a sticker there and they ripped it off. So right here, about the size of a nickel, is missing. Not all the way through, but it does break the color. There are some spine ticks along the spine, nothing major, but again, complete. As you can see, except for that one part, the colors are beautiful. So I would say about a 3.0 because of that. So these are key books. Next up, we got Amazing Spider-Man number 20. There have been rumors that Scorpion is going to be in part of the Sinister Six. Will he be in the third Spider-Man movie? I guess we'll find out. But this is definitely a hot and up-and-coming comic to own. First appearance of the Scorpion. I would say it does have... Somebody wrote an X there in pencil. So I don't know if a dry cleaning can get rid of that. The advantage is that it is pencil. So I don't know. It will need a pressing because it has a little bit of water stain, but it's hard to see it right there. And there's some wrinkling, so a pressing will help that. So with a pressing, this would probably get a 3.0, somewhere around there. 2.5, 3.5 range. But again, even in low grade, these books are $500-600. So as you can see, I got some serious books that I want to sell for this. Next up, somebody was asking about this. Luckily, I have a couple of copies. This, of course, is Avengers, issue number 8, first appearance of Kang. He has been confirmed as the main villain for Ant-Man 3. So this book is going to continue to be on the rise. So again, let me show the email address. Like I said, I'm looking between 5,000 and 7,000 total, but people can make offers. If somebody makes a reasonable offer, I will accept it. But, you know, if somebody offers me $200, I'm just going to ignore it. But that's the email address, and I'm not done yet because we're about to get into some of the graded comics. Domestic shipping, I'm only going to charge you $20. And if you live in Canada, I'll charge $40. This book is probably 3.5 to a 4.0. Most of the damage, there's some color break, there's some little tears on the bottom, but again, you can see it's not major stuff. There is some little spine ticks along the spine. There is a color breaking crease all the way down, so this would never get more than a 5 at that point, but like I said, it's not going to get a 5. There is a color breaking crease here, so like I said, about a 3.5, but again, these books are pretty much all going to continue to rise. Alright, let's get to the graded books. We got ourselves Miss Marvel #1, CBCS 8.0, White Pages, first appearance of Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, Scorpion appearance, and Peter Parker cameo. So, you know Captain Marvel's going to have another movie. So this, again, is a book that's going to be up and coming. And again, graded by CBCS as an 8.0. Next up, we got Green Lantern #7, graded 3.0, off-white to white pages. It does have no bottom staple, but it's not restored because that was a production error. So that was done in production. They just didn't put a staple. So that's not considered restoration. It's not like it fell out or somebody took it out. It was manufactured without the staple. The cover is detached, so it is a 3.0. Origin and first appearance of Sinestro and first appearance of Tegra Kalmaku. Not much of a huge DC fan, so I don't know if there's any significance with that one. But 3.0, and again, off-white to white pages. Definitely a key book to be getting. Next up, since I have so many copies of this, we got ourselves Ultimate Fallout 4. First print, first appearance, Miles Morales. 9.4, white pages. This book is going to continue to skyrocket. So as you can see, a lot of these books are going to go up higher and higher. That's why I'm selling them. I'm not selling you stuff that's at its already peak, and then when you buy it 6 months later, they all go down. So most of these have room to go up. Next up, most people have 9.8 books. Some people, very few, have 9.9. This is a perfect 10. This is Batman Damned, issue #2. This is the Jim Lee variant, graded a CGC perfect 10.0. So if you've ever thought about owning a 10.0, you're going to be getting a good deal. 2 more books to go. And again, since I have many of these, I do not mind selling these last 2. These last 2, if they do not double or triple in the next 5 years, I will be incredibly shocked. You guys seen this? I have so many copies of it. I can afford to get rid of one, even though I know I'm going to regret it later on. But this, of course, is Incredible Hulk #180. First appearance ever of Wolverine. Yes, it is a cameo, but you can't have 181 without 180, because if 180 never happened, there would be no 181. So, of course, we all know 181 is the most popular, but this is his first appearance. So this was graded a 4.5, off-white to white pages. This is a book I personally sent in, so it does have the Marvel Value stamp. That is key. So this book, you know, what do you think is going to happen once they pick an actor and then they start doing teaser trailers and then they start doing trailers, or even just a confirmation of Wolverine in the MCU and what movie he's going to debut in? This book is going to double and triple. Last but not least, another book, same thing. Fantastic Four #48. I'm putting it as a lower grade, so this way it's not something where somebody's going to have to offer me $20,000 for this whole run. So this is a 1.8, but even a 1.8 is worth about $500-600 at this point. It will probably be double, if not triple that, within the next 3 to 4 years, because we know Fantastic Four is going to be in the MCU, we know Galactus is going to be in the MCU, and we know that Silver Surfer is going to be in the MCU. So there might be 3 separate times that they make announcements for this book, and it's going to continue to grow. So it is a Fantastic Four #48, 1.8, off-white to white pages. So once again, I'm selling these as a complete lot. The first person that makes a very fair offer will get these. Domestically, it's $20 for shipping. I will pay for the rest. You can see that's going to cost me more than $20 to ship. And if you live in Canada, I'll charge you $40. Again, that's probably going to cost me $60 to $70 to ship. So, you know, I'll make it so it's reasonable and fair for the both of us. So I need a car. I need to get the money quickly. So I'm going to be selling these to one person that makes me a fair offer. I mean, like I said, if somebody offers me $800 or $1,000 for all those, I'm going to say thank you, but no thank you. If I don't get a reasonable offer, I'll just keep these because, like I said, a lot of these are going to continue to go up in value, so I'll be more than happy to keep them. But if I can get somebody to make a very fair offer and I can be able to get that car, I will be more than willing to sacrifice these. So there's probably about $6,000 or $7,000 worth of comics there. That's as of now. In the next 3 to 5 years, I mean, of course, I can't guarantee it, but a lot of those are going to double. So I'm not selling books, again, that are all the way at the peak, and then you buy them and 6 months later they drop. You know, there's no Thor 390. These are all books that are going to continue to go up. So if we have a person that is interested in this entire set, please contact me, let me know. I'll even throw in a bonus comic if somebody gets it at least at 5,000. So there's some great books there. If you didn't see it from the beginning, watch from the beginning. Even the newer stuff, you know, like I said, I will guarantee it between, well, I can't guarantee it, but between a 9.0 and a 9.8, some of them between a 9.4 and a 9.8. I just don't want to say specifically 9.8 because you never know what happens with even new books. There's no guarantee. But if you've seen some of the books that I've gotten graded, they always constantly come back between 9.4 and 9.8. The only one that came back a 9.0, they forgot to press, and it's got a pressable defect. So that is the video. Let me know what you think about these books. If somebody wants to make me an offer, I would love to be able to do it. But you'd have to pay right away because, like I said, I'm trying to get the money as soon as I can. My wife is helping me out with the cost, but I don't want to put the whole burden on her. So I'm willing to sacrifice some key issue comics. It's going to make somebody else happy, especially in the next couple of years, and it's definitely going to help me out. So 12 people like this, so thank you for that. Even if you can't get them, if you can share this, I'd really appreciate it. Any help getting this out there is really going to be appreciated. So thank you very much. Let me know what you thought. Thank you to the 12 people that hit the like button, and I'll wait for your email. So that's the email you can contact me at. That's my business email account. And we'll see if we get an offer. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. And as you can see, there are definitely some key issues. I got to sell it all as one bundle. So I can't sell any individual ones. Unless, you know, if nobody gives me, we'll put it this way. If nobody gives me an offer for the bundle and somebody gives me an offer I can't refuse on a single, I'd consider it. But we'll see what happens. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you being here watching, and I'll see you next video. Don't forget to check the other videos I made yesterday and earlier today, and leave a comment.